All right, guys. So welcome to lecture number 10. First of all, there are a few doubts. So let's just pick them up. And then we will start off with chapter number 3. Chalo ji, go ahead. Tell me. What is the doubt?
मैम फर्स्ट चैप्टर में जो यस मैम फर्स्ट एग्जांपल था.
Can you tell me the page number if you have?
ओके मैम.
I mean, the first example is this, right?
यस मैम.
What about this?
मैम मैम स्टैटिस्टिक्स. मैम फर्स्ट एग्जांपल.
Don't worry. आराम से.
एग्जांपल 1.1.
Example 1.1. Okay.
यस.
वन पॉइंट वन कहाँ पे है? हाँ जी. यस.
मैम एग्जांपल 1.1 में जैसे एक पॉइंट दे रखा है मैम 8.1. तो मैम उसका 8 एंड देन 8.1 ऐसे उसका मतलब स्टेम एंड लीफ में नहीं बना रखा है इसके सॉल्यूशन में.
This is a charity. 60 values. 8.1 missing है. Unit leaf is 0. 1.0. Leaf unit is 1.0. ठीक है. 0 1 2 3. 1 2 3. हाँ जी, नहीं बनाया इन्होंने. 8.3 ही बनाया है बस इन्होंने. 8. They have not made it. No.
और तो मैम इसमें मतलब एग्जामिनेशन के टाइम में कुछ बीच में से छोड़ सकते हैं या मतलब मैम किस तरीके से?
नहीं, I don't think number of observation is 60. Leaf unit is 1.0. Leaf unit is 1.0. Okay. So देखो most observations यहाँ पे कैसी हैं? 1.1, 1.3. Leaf unit is 1.0. Okay. So यहाँ पे 5.6, 5.5. बच्चे ये देखो, इन्होंने ना लीफ की जो यूनिट है वो 1.0 लिखी हुई है. इसका मतलब है जो लीफ में हो रहा है ना वो आपका यूनिट डिजिट है.
मैम समझ नहीं आया कैसे लीफ में.
जैसे यहाँ पे ये जो 0, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5 ये ना टेंस प्लेस है. दिस इज द टेंस प्लेस. दिस इज यूनिट्स प्लेस. लीफ इज यूनिट्स प्लेस. तो जैसे यहाँ पे एक नंबर है. कैन यू सी समथिंग? 48 है. देखो जैसे ये 48 है, राइट?
यस मैम.
तो ये 448, ये वाला 48 है.
ओके मैम. जैसे 83.1 है मैम तो उसका खाली 83 लिखा है.
83.1 कहाँ पे है
मैम? यहाँ.
यस यस, ये 83.1 है ना. हाँ, तो उसका 83 इन्होंने लिखा हुआ है.
और मैम स्टेम एंड लीफ में नेसेसरी नहीं है कि पॉइंट के बाद ही लिखे या इसमें कुछ एक्सेप्शन?
क्योंकि आप सारी वैल्यूज को मान लो अगर आप इतनी सारी वैल्यूज को वाइड वैरायटी में अगर प्रेजेंट करने की कोशिश करोगे तो ये पॉसिबल ही नहीं हो पाएगा। मान लो अगर मैं यूनिट प्लेस रखूं और डेसिमल के बाद वाली चीज को लीफ में रखूं, तो सोचो मेरे को 1 से लेके 83 तक नंबर डालने पड़ेंगे, राइट?
यस मैम।
बट वो मेरे लिए पॉसिबल नहीं हो पाएगा, राइट?
यस मैम।
तो यहाँ पे इन्होंने क्या किया है, 26 करके कुछ वैल्यू होगी शायद हमारे आसपास। 26 करके कोई वैल्यू है क्या?
यस मैम।
26.3। तो इन्होंने ये वैल्यू 26 लिखी है और फिर 201, तो 20। तो बेसिकली इन्होंने क्या किया है, जो जो एक एक डेसिमल पॉइंट्स थे ना वो वैनिश कर दिए। जैसे 16.2 है ना, उसको 16 मान लिया, ठीक है? 16.2 को 16 मान लिया, फिर 16.3 को भी 16 मान लिया, और फिर एक और कहीं 16 होगा, जैसे 3 16 है यहाँ पे, एक 16.6 है, राइट? ये तीन वैल्यू हैं, और जब आप इनको देखो यहाँ पे 16.2 एंड 16.3, ये जो सारी 16 वैल्यूज हैं, दे हैव, so this is 1 and then 6 6 6, so 3 6 means 16 16 16, मतलब 16 point something 16 point something 16 point something like that। तो इन्होंने जो आखिर का जो इनका डेसिमल पॉइंट है वो इन्होंने ऐड ही नहीं किया कहीं पे, जस्ट टू गिव अ जनरल रिप्रेजेंटेशन। और इन्होंने लिख दिया कि हमारी जो लीफ की यूनिट है वो 1.0 है, मतलब फुल जो भी ये वाले पॉइंट्स है ना यूनिट प्लेस वाले, वो हैं हमारे नंबर्स। ओके,
ओके
दैट इज व्हाट दे आर ट्राइंग टू से। यस, व्हाट एल्स?
मैम, इसके नेक्स्ट पेज में एक कॉन्फिडेंस इंटरवल और कॉन्फिडेंस एस्टिमेट।
वो सब अभी बाद में आएगा, नेक्स्ट कोर्स में। कॉन्फिडेंस इंटरवल बेसिकली ये होता है कि आप कितने कॉन्फिडेंट होके ये बोल सकते हो कि मेरी जो भी मीन वैल्यू है या कोई भी पैरामीटर है वो इस पर्टिकुलर इंटरवल के अंदर लाई करता है। बट वो अभी का कंसर्न नहीं है, वो आगे जाके नेक्स्ट कोर्स में यू विल बी डूइंग ऑल ऑफ दैट इन डिटेल।
ओके मैम, इसके नेक्स्ट पेज पे एक कंसेप्चुअल और हाइपोथेटिकल पॉपुलेशन का कंसेप्ट है लास्ट। यस मैम, दिस।
In the foregoing lab build, the population is well defined and a concrete for all drivers. Strength measurements came rather. जैसे ना कई बार when a lot of the times in the real world, let's say if I'm talking about a population, it can exist in the real world, it may not exist in the real world. So let's say if I'm talking about a population of all the people who are doing BA honors economics from Delhi University, it's a real population, right? Because there are real people who exist who are doing this course, right? But मान लो, let's say you are doing some science experiment and you want to see that what will be the force on people when gravity takes different values. ओके, सो मान लो अभी ग्रेविटी, जो ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स है वो 9.8 हम लोग यूज करते हैं, इन केस एनीबडी हैज स्टडीड साइंसेस। सो ग्रेविटी, एक पर्टिकुलर अमाउंट की ग्रेविटी हम ह्यूमंस पे एप्लीकेबल है आज के टाइम पे। देयर इज सर्टेन अमाउंट ऑफ ग्रेविटी विच इज pulling us all towards the earth, and that is why we are not floating in the atmosphere, right? तो मान लो किसी ने कोई एक्सपेरिमेंट किया कि ग्रेविटी की अलग अलग वैल्यू पे हम लोग किस हाइट तक फ्लोट कर सकते हैं। तो ये तो एक थॉट एक्सपेरिमेंट ही है ना, दिस इज समथिंग दैट यू आर थिंकिंग इन योर हेड, इट्स नॉट अ रियल वर्ल्ड पॉसिबिलिटी, राइट? I can't change the gravity number on the earth, right? But I can do a thought experiment that if gravity is this, we will be floating till this height. If gravity is this, we'll be floating till that height. So whenever your population doesn't exist in the real scenario, it's called a hypothetical situation or a hypothetical population. Hypothetical matlab it doesn't exist in the real world. Okay?
Yes.
So sometimes you might have scenarios like that wherein you have to think about hypothetical population. Okay?
Yes. मैम नेक्स्ट एक टॉपिक था एन्यूमरेटिव वर्सेस एनालिटिकल स्टडीज। तो मैम इनमें डिफरेंस में डाउट।
ओके, एन्यूमरेटिव स्टडी मतलब कि आपकी जो पॉपुलेशन है या जो आपके स्टडी वॉट एवर यू आर स्टडिंग, दैट रेफरेंस पॉइंट इज फिक्स्ड. So the people that you're sampling or the population that you have, it is fixed, it's not changing. But sometimes you might have to do study जहाँ पे जो आपकी population है वो change होती रहती है. तो उस तरीके की पॉपुलेशन को हम मतलब अगर the number of people or who are the people who are there in the population that is fixed, you call it an enumerative study, because you can pick, okay, this is the first person, this is the second person, this is the third person, this is the 10%, and आप कितनी बार भी उसको चीज को एनालाइज करो, it will remain the same. But analytical study का मतलब हो सकता है कि मान लो let's say I'm a business owner and I want to improve my product. ठीक है, so I had some product first, then I made some improvement, then I analyzed those same products, then I changed something. So my population is changing every single time, right? While
Yes.
I'm doing improvements, my population keeps changing, although I'm studying the same product. So analytical studies में हो सकता है कि आपकी population जो है वो change होती रहे. तो उस तरीके की सिचुएशन को एक एनालिटिकल स्टडी बोलेंगे. और एन्यूमरेटिव स्टडी मतलब जहां पे फाइनाइट और नॉन चेंजिंग ऑब्जेक्ट्स या इंडिविजुअल्स होते हैं आपके पास, जो चेंज नहीं होते हैं. ठीक है.
मैम इसके बाद में एक एग्जांपल 1.4 था. उसमें चांस वेरिएंस का एक कंसेप्ट आया था कि हार्ट अटैक करके एक सिचुएशन थी, उसमें चांस वेरिएंस की वजह से भी चेंज होता है पॉपुलेशन.
An article in New York Times reported that heart attack risk could be reduced by taking aspirin. This conclusion was based on a designed experiment involving control group of individuals who took a placebo having aspirin, blah blah blah. ठीक है. The incidence of treatment was only half, so one possible explanation is chance variation. Really have the desired effect and observed just okay. चांस वेरिएशन मतलब कि कई बार चीजों में वेरिएशन बाय चांस ही हो सकता है, राइट? जैसे मान लो, सो व्हाट दे आर ट्राइंग टू से इज कि इट मे नॉट बी नेसेसरी दैट इट इज एस्पिरिन दैट इज डूइंग समथिंग, जैसे कि मान लो आपने कॉइन जो है फ्लिप किया, ठीक है, तो इट्स बाय चांस की हेड माइट कम, इट्स बाय चांस द टेल माइट कम, राइट? बट इन बोथ, आपने एक बारी कॉइन टॉस किया, यू गॉट अ हेड, ठीक है. दूसरी बार आपने कॉइन टॉस किया, यू गॉट अ टेल, बट यू हैड द सेम कॉइन, राइट? द कॉइन्स वर नॉट डिफरेंट, but they had the same outcome, they had different outcome. So that happened by chance, right?
मैम इस एग्जांपल में मतलब जिन्होंने एस्पिरिन वो मेडिसिन ली उनके हार्ट अटैक के केस कम थे, पर मतलब बाय चांस भी वो रिजल्ट आ सकता है.
हाँ, तो एग्जैक्टली वो यही कह रहे हैं कि इवन दो हो सकता है कि एस्पिरिन ने कुछ नहीं किया हो, कोई भी इंसान जो आपने दो ग्रुप्स में उनको डिवाइड किया, दे माइट नॉट इवन बी टेकिंग एस्पिरिन, नो ग्रुप माइट बी टेकिंग एस्पिरिन, एंड दे स्टिल माइट हैव, one might have a half chance of dying of heart attack, one might not have. It could have happened by chance.
Yes.
So that is chance variation. Things could be different by chance also.
Yes.
So let's say someday you go to a shop and the shop is open, and the other day, same day of the week, you go to the shop but it did not open because of something that happened to the shopkeeper. Same shop, same everything, but it could very well be possible कि वो by chance ही चीज हो जाए. So that is chance variation.
और मैम एक लास्ट डाउट था, जो 3 डिजिट्स के और मैम जो डिफरेंट डिफरेंट डेसिमल डिजिट्स के, उसकी स्टेम लीफ डायग्राम में बनाना नहीं आ रहा था।
ओके, कोई एग्जांपल बताओ, क्योंकि वो बहुत ज्यादा स्पेसिफिक होता है नंबर्स के बेसिस पे कि आपके
यस
ओवरऑल नंबर्स कैसे हैं।
और मैम फॉर एग्जांपल 843।
843 पेज है।
मैम एग्जाम्पल तो इसमें मैम जो एग्जाम्पल बुक्स में दिए थे वो तो मतलब देख देख के सॉल्व हो रहे थे मैम।
हम्म।
बट स्पेसिफिक अगर 3 डिजिट या 4 डिजिट का नंबर आता है तो क्या रूल होगा कि मैम लास्ट के स्टेम में रखने हैं या पहले के स्टेम में रखने हैं
सो
उसमें।
दैट्स व्हाट आई एम सेइंग कि आपको जो आपका जो बिहेवियर होगा या जो आप किस तरीके से करोगे वो डिपेंड करेगा कि आपके आसपास के नंबर्स क्या हैं। स्टेम एंड लीफ डायग्राम इज नेवर डिसाइडेड बेस्ड ऑन वन सिंगल नंबर। यू हैव टू लुक एट व्हाट काइंड ऑफ नंबर्स यू हैव अराउंड। अगर सारे ही 3 डिजिट हैं तो आप अलग तरीके से अप्रोच करोगे। सो मान लो सारे ही 3 डिजिट नंबर आ रहे हैं और वो
यस।
बहुत पास पास हैं। जैसे मान लो 840, 845, 852, 861 इस तरीके से हैं, ठीक है। तो मैं
यस।
जो है मेरी स्टेम को रख सकती हूँ 84, 85 एंड 86 और बाकी सारे नंबर्स मैं लीफ में रख सकती हूँ, ठीक है।
यस।
बट मान लो मेरे नंबर्स ऐसे होते 840, 840.2, 840.3, 840.9, 840 पॉइंट समथिंग, तो फिर मैं क्या करती? या फिर 850 पॉइंट समथिंग, 850 पॉइंट समथिंग, ब्ला ब्ला ब्ला, इस तरीके से हो जाता। तो फिर हो सकता है कि मैं अपना लीफ ऐसे बना लेती कि डेसिमल के बाद वाले नंबर्स ले लो। 840.2, 840.3, 840.5, ऐसे एक नंबर आया, एक नंबर आया 841.5, 841.6, इस तरीके से। तो मेरी स्टेम क्या हो जाएगी? 840, 841, और फिर मेरी लीफ क्या हो जाएगी? एवरीथिंग विच इज आफ्टर द डेसिमल। So whenever you make the stem and leaf diagram, you will have to see what is coming after, like how are other observations near to that. उसके आसपास के ऑब्जर्वेशंस कैसे हैं। कभी भी एक ऑब्जर्वेशन के बेसिस पे आप कभी भी नहीं बता पाओगे कि क्या करना है।
ओके मैम, मतलब उसमें स्पेसिफिक रूल नहीं होता कि इसको इसमें डाल दो ऐसे।
नहीं नहीं, कोई स्पेसिफिक रूल नहीं होता। आपको ये देखना है कि आपको सारी ऑब्जर्वेशंस को लिस्ट आउट करना है। सो यू हैव टू सी द पैटर्न। क्या आप जो पैटर्न चूज कर रहे हो उससे वो आपकी जो स्टेम है वो बहुत बड़ी तो नहीं हो जाएगी, वो भी नहीं करना आपको। ये सब चीजें ध्यान में रखें कि आसपास वाले नंबर्स किस तरीके से किसके नजदीक है, उसके बेसिस पे आप डिसाइड करते हो, ठीक है।
ओके।
ऑल राइट, एनी अदर डाउट?
नो मैम। मैम बस ये था, अगर एग्जाम में आ जाएगा तो उस
एग्जाम में
मतलब
कभी
उससे।
स्टेम एंड लीफ प्लॉट करने नहीं आएगा, ये लिखा हुआ है।
ओके मैम।
Stem and leaf, you just have to understand. You will not be asked to plot it.
ओके।
It's, I think it's given in your syllabus also, just so that you're a little comfortable with it. I think, let me just show you that. Semester 1. So, can you see this?
यस मैम।
Students should be aware of the following topic. However, no question should be asked in the examination related to this. Okay?
ओके।
All right.
थैंक यू।
Okay. Fine. Umang, you also had one question, right?
यस मैम।
चलो उसको भी सॉल्व करते हैं। गाइस, किसी और का और भी कोई डाउट है तो पूछ लेना, ठीक है। आप ग्रुप पे भी पोस्ट कर सकते हो या वैसे भी बता सकते हो। सो लेट मी जस्ट शेयर दिस वन। All right. So this is also one of the question. ठीक है. So question number 39, part B, is it? Or the entire question?
Ma'am, the entire question.
Okay, no worries. Chalo. Fine. 15 telephones have just received 15 telephones have just been received at an authorized service center. So there's a service center. We have received 15 telephones there. 5 of these telephones are cellular, 5 are cordless, and the 5 other are corded phones. So all the telephones, there are 3 possible varieties. 5 are cellular. Okay. 5 are cordless and other 5 are corded. ठीक है. Suppose that these components are randomly allocated the numbers 1, 2, 3 up to 15 to establish the order in which they will be serviced. So they have to do servicing of these phones. So they have just randomly given any number. There's no pattern attached to it. Ho sakta hai they might have given cellular number 1 and then the one in cordless 2 and then 3 blah blah blah. Is tarike se these might have been numbered in any way possible, just to decide what is the order in which they will be servicing the phones. Okay. All right. Now the question is, first part, what is the probability that all cordless phones are among the first 10 to be serviced? So all the cordless phones are within first 10. You have to find the probability of that. You have to find the probability कि ये जो दूसरी वैरायटी के फोन्स है ना, जिसमें सारे कॉर्डलेस आपके पास फोन्स हैं, they will be among the first 10 to be serviced. कि मतलब इनका नंबर पहले 10 में ही आ जाए अपनी सर्विसिंग में. Okay? This is what they are asking. So you have to find this probability. So like, so let's say they have places 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11, 12, 13, and 14 and 15. What do they want? They want कि within first 10 positions only, all these cordless phones should be serviced. So these 5 phones can be at any place between 1 and 10. This is what they want. Are we okay with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what should we do now? How do we find the probability that we are servicing 5 cordless phones in the first 10 positions only? What to do now? What should we do? What do you think? क्या करना चाहिए?
Ma'am, maybe combination here, but I don't know how to choose from which to choose and how to choose. I'm confused with it.
कोई बात नहीं, डोंट वरी. तो पहले नॉर्मल लॉजिक देखते हैं कि पहली 10 पोजीशंस में से आई हैव फर्स्ट 10 पोजीशंस, आउट ऑफ विच 5 पोजीशंस हैव टू बी गिवन टू व्हाट?
Cordless phones.
सो ये जो 10 पोजीशंस हैं, इसमें से कोई भी 5 पोजीशंस मुझे कॉर्डलेस एलिमेंट्स को ही देनी पड़ेगी, राइट?
Yes, ma'am.
राइट. तो और जैसे मान लो मैंने पहली 5 पोजीशंस दे दी, सपोज पहली 5 पोजीशंस आई गेव टू द कॉर्डलेस फोन्स, Then what about the rest? Then what about the rest?
10C5.
What is 10C5?
Means we have 10 options to choose and 5 are left, so we will choose 5 from 10.
बट मेरे पास ऑर्डरिंग इंपॉर्टेंट है यहाँ पे कि नहीं?
I think it is important, first 10.
It is important to us, right? I mean, कॉर्डलेस हर मोबाइल नंबर को एक नंबर मिला हुआ है, राइट? मान लो इनको नंबर मिले हुए थे 1 2 3 4 5, लेकिन अगर इसको 5 4 3 2 1 कर दूंगी, दैट विल बी अ डिफरेंट सीक्वेंस ऑफ सर्विसिंग, राइट? So the position,
Yes,
so the ordering also matters to me, right? Yes or no?
yes, ma'am.
ठीक है. So what are you supposed to do now? First of all, what is the different possible ways in which you can service all your phones? Total number without any restriction. Total number of ways. What are total number of ways?
10 factorial.
No, you have 15 phones, na?
Ma'am, I thought we were talking about 10 phones.
No, no. आप चाहे पहले 10 के अंदर ही लोगों को करना चाहते हो. What is the problem? But you still have 15 phones, right?
Okay.
So आपको सर्विस सबको ऑर्डर देना पड़ेगा ना? So what could be the different possibilities? 15 factorial?
Yes, ma'am.
Total number of ways in which you can decide the ordering of servicing is 15 factorial. 15 factorial. Now we have to think about what happens next. So first of all, out of these 10 positions, I will reserve how many positions? 5 for my cordless phones, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So what did I do? Out of 10 positions, I picked how many?
5.
I chose 5 positions for my cordless phone. But whatever positions I chose, I can, jumble my phones within those 5 positions, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So इसको मैं 5 factorial से multiply करूंगी. So जैसे मान लो पहली 5 positions पे cordless 1, cordless 2, cordless 3, cordless 4, cordless 5. How many ways in which they can flip their positions? 5 factorial, right?
5 factorial.
So this is basically all different positions and different orders that could be there for my 5 phones, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, after all of that, how many positions will be left? 10 to be filled. So आपने इस 10 में से कोई भी 5 positions fill कर दी. You filled this. Now how many positions are left? Total 10 positions are left.
Yes, ma'am.
And you have 10 options, right? Cellular and corded.
Yes, ma'am.
They can also flip their positions.
Yes, ma'am.
So in how many ways that can be done?
10 factorial ways.
10 factorial. So for the first situation, you have these many ways. And for the second thing, you have 10 factorial ways. So you'll multiply both of them, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So आपके required number of ways कितने हो गए? This much? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So what is your probability now? Your required number of ways, which is 10C5 times 5 factorial times 10 factorial divided by 15 factorial, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So what do you get? Is this a book question?
Yes, ma'am.
So we can just check once if this is what we should be getting. Okay. So here they are saying that you just have to focus on the first 10. So what is the probability that all the cordless phones are the first 10 to be serviced? Okay, they are specifically asking us to but okay, can we try to calculate it? I think it should be fine. There should be no issue calculating it this way as well. So this is 10 factorial. What is 10C5? 10 factorial divided by 5 factorial divided by 5 factorial times 5 factorial times 10 factorial divided by 15 factorial, right? So what all can we cancel? I can cancel this with this. And I'll be left with 10 factorial 2 times. If I cancel these two, I'll be left with this, right? Here. Because this will have 1 to 10 multiplied. This will have 1 to 15 multiplied. So out of which you remove 10, you will be left with 15, 14, 13, 12, and 11, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And what about on the top? We will be left with 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6, right? So if you cancel these things, so this is 2, and this is 2, this is 3. 2 and 2 get cancelled. And I have 3 here. So what am I left with? 3 here, 8 here, and 7 here, and 14 here, 13 here, and 11 here, right? So what do I get? I can multiply by 4 and 7, and 7 and 7 again. So I have 12 divided by 13 times 11, right? What is this? If you calculate, what do you get? We should be getting 12 divided by 13 divided by 11. So what we should be getting here is 0.0839, right? And yeah, exactly. So we are getting exactly this only. यही मिल रहा है हमें. Are we okay with this?
Yes.
ठीक है? So इस तरीके से करना है, कर लेंगे. This is correct. Fine. First part is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है. Anybody else having doubt in this? Narmada is fine. Anshika, Priyank, guys, you good with this?
No,
Not good.
no doubt, ma'am. I'm seeing that way.
Okay, no worries. ठीक है, चलो. All right. So let's see the second part now. The second part is saying what is the probability that after servicing 10 of these phones, phones of only 2 of the 3 types remain to be serviced. So, matlab, after you have serviced 10 phones, they want that only, 2 types of phone should be left. Either, cellular cordless or cellular corded or cordless and corded. They should not have to service all 3 types of phone. This is what they want. They don't want to service all 3 types of phones at the end. This is what they want. So what are they saying? That, I have serviced 10 phones, part B. We have serviced, after servicing 10 phones, we want to service only 2 types of phone, right? This is what they want. Okay. So either it could be, cellular and corded, or it could be cellular and cordless, or it could be corded or cordless. These are the 3 possibilities that they want, but they don't want to service all of them. So they want, after servicing of all the 5 phones, at least one type should be completely exhausted. Okay. This is what they want. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
And what is the probability that after servicing 10 of these phones of only 2 of the 3 types remain to be serviced? And kindly note that they did not say that, at most 2 or at least 2. So what is the probability that after servicing 10 of these phones, phone of only 2 of the 3 types remain to be serviced? So, okay. This is what they want. What is the probability that after servicing 10 of these phones of only 2 of the 3 types remain to be serviced? ठीक है. Any ideas what should we do? क्या करना चाहिए? This is a tricky one. Any ideas what should we do? No, ma'am. Okay. ठीक है. ओके फाइन. चलो इस पूरे को स्टडी करते हैं. देखो हमारा ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है कि ये पहले 10 टाइप है और ये आखिरी फर्स्ट 10. दिस इज फर्स्ट 10 mobiles and this is last 5. And what do I want? I want a two types of phone here, right? Two types of phone we want. Yes or no? We want two types of phone at the last 5 positions, right? We want two types of phone. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So we want two types of phone here. So as an example, let's say I want what here? Let's say I want corded and cordless here. I want corded plus cordless here. Okay. That I want, okay, I want some of the corded values should be here and some of the cordless values should be here. Cordless and corded phone should be here. This is what I want. For example, we will look at other 3 possibilities as well, but let's say right now we want these two be available in the last 5. So if we want these to be available in the last 5, where should the cellular go? The cellular should all be available here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Cellular should come here, right? And so any 5 positions are picked up by cellular. But then we will have 5 other positions left, which will be taken up by either corded or cordless or a combination of both, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. But it could also happen that when we are selecting, rest of the 5 types of phone, I could have all corded here or I could have all cordless also here, right? मान लो यहाँ पे 5 सेल्यूलर फोन्स आ गए और यहाँ पे 5 कॉर्डेड भी आ गए, तो उससे क्या होगा? यहाँ पे वी विल ओनली हैव वन टाइप ऑफ फोन लेफ्ट, राइट?
Yes, ma'am.
एंड वी डोंट वांट दैट, राइट? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So let's see. First of all, let's say that I want 5 cellular phones to be in the first 10 positions. Then how many ways can I do that? Out of the first 10 positions, you have to pick 5 positions, right?
NC5.
Yeah. So out of the 10 positions, I have to pick 5 positions for my cellular phone, right? We picked it up. And then whatever options are left, 5 options are left. And I have how many possibilities to fill rest of those values? I have 10 different phones left, right? And out of those 10 phones, what can I do? वो 10 फोन से मैं क्या कर सकती हूँ? How many positions do I have? Okay, wait, sorry. I have 5 cellular phones. I want all the cellular phones to be in this region, right? Out of 5 cellular phones, how many phones you have to pick to be kept in the first 10 places?
5.
5. So in how many ways I can put all my cellular phones within first 10 positions? I have to choose all 5 from 5, right? For the first 10 positions.
Yes, ma'am. I see 5.
Because I have to pick all 5 from all 5 for the first 10 places. How many ways can this be done? 5C5, right? And then how many places am I left? How many phones do I have? 10. 10 phones left. Out of which, how many phones do I have to pick? 5 to be kept in the starting region.
Yes, ma'am.
How many ways can this be done? Out of 10, you have to pick 5.
10C5.
10C5. Right? So these are all different number of ways in which I can have all 5 cellular phones here. Right? But there is a catch here. While we were doing this also includes the case wherein I have 5 cellular and 5 corded here. And I also have the case wherein we have 5 cellular and all 5 cordless here. Right? वो दो cases भी हैं. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
But that case is not relevant for us, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So I will subtract 2 from this particular number.
Ma'am, why 2?
Because there are only 2 possibilities, right? 5 cellular, 5 corded, and 5 cellular, 5 cordless. Yes.
Okay, ma'am. I got it.
Right.
I understand.
बिकॉज ऐसा नहीं है कि मतलब अगर मुझे 4 सिलेक्ट करने पड़ते तो बहुत अलग सिचुएशन हो जाती कि वो 1 2 3 4 था कि 4 3 5 2 था कि कौन से नंबर्स थे, राइट? But
Yes,
right
ma'am.
now, all I'm concerned about is these two things should not happen. All cellular are already there. All corded should not come here. कम से कम एक तो इधर होना चाहिए. Then only I will have 2 types of phone left here. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
So out of all these cases, if I remove 2 cases, I will be left with all the cases wherein, I am having how many phones here? 2 types of phone
2
here.
types.
And that 2 type is either corded plus cordless, right? So this is the number of ways. In which we have corded and cordless phones in last 5 position, right? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
And by similar logic, I am okay with cellular and cordless also. So वो भी बिल्कुल exactly यही होगा.
Yes, ma'am. Then we'll into.
Yeah. So we will multiply it by what? 3.
3.
क्योंकि ये 3 possibilities हो सकती हैं. तो इन दोनों के यहाँ होने के लिए कितने केसेस हैं? ये इन दोनों के लिए भी इतने ही हो जाएंगे, इन दोनों के लिए भी इतने ही हो जाएंगे. सो वी विल जस्ट मल्टीप्लाई इट बाय 3, राइट?
Yes, ma'am.
सो total number of relevant cases such that 2 types of phone are at the last 5 places. It is basically 3 times 5C5 times 10C5 minus 2, right? दिस इज ओके,
यस मैम।
राइट। एंड आपके टोटल नंबर ऑफ कितने केसेस हो सकते हैं जहां पे चाहे एक ही टाइप का फोन हो, चाहे 2 टाइप के फोन हो, चाहे 3 टाइप के फोन हो? आउट ऑफ 15 phones you have to pick how many? 5, right?
यस मैम।
While finding the total number of cases. So total number of cases में क्या है? I had 15 phones, and out of those 15 phones I just have to pick any 5 to service, and they could be of any variety. So what is my total number of cases? 15 C5, right? Then what is your probability? 3 times 5C5 times 10C5 minus 2 divided by 15C5, right? This is what you're getting. Is that okay?
यस मैम।
ठीक है, this is what you have to do. Clear है?
यस मैम।
And everybody all good with this? Any doubts? Narmada, Anshika, Priyank, guys, all good?
यस
ठीक है, चलो, let's do the third part now.
मैम, ये मुझे आता।
ये आपको आता है?
यस मैम।
चलो, very nice. Okay, so guys, rest of you also try this part. This is, in case anybody of you want to try, this is question number 39 from your book. Exercise problems, right?
यस मैम।
So exercise problem question number 39, in case anybody wants to try. Okay, what is the probability that 2 phones of each type are among the first 6 serviced? चलो, इसको भी बता ही दो, कैसे करेंगे? कर लेते हैं इसको. Let's do this. Let's just wrap it up. हाँ जी. So what is the probability that 2 phones of each type are among the first 6 serviced? So you are servicing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six phones you are servicing. You want 2 cellular, you want 2 cordless, and 2 corded phones in the first 6 services. In how many ways can you do it? What should we do?
मैम, we need to select 2 phones of each type. So we will do 5C2 into 5C2 into 5C2.
Very
Means
nice.
from cellular, from cordless, from corded, and upon 15C6.
Very nice. Perfect. So I want 2 type of cellular phones, 2 of cordless, and 2 of corded. I have 5 of each type, right? So in how many ways I can select 2 out of 5? 5C2. So 5C2 cellular phones times 5C2 cordless phones times 5C2 corded phones. These are all possible ways that I have. Out of what is my total probability? I mean, total number of cases. I have 15 phones, out of which I have to select 6. So out of 15 phones, please select 6. Right? So this is my relevant probability. Okay. That I have 2 phones of each type in the first 6 services. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can we do this? चलो जी. Any other doubts? Anybody? कोई भी डाउट हो अभी तक जो भी कराया है उसमें? No? Are we good?
Yes.
Chalo. Okay. All right. Fine. So now that we are done with the doubts, let's start talking about the third chapter, which is random variables and probability distributions. Okay. All right. Fine. So you remember last time we were doing one problem related to last thing that we did was basically this. How to find this distribution. We were doing an example. How many people can stand between the line, find the distribution of that. And we were also checking whether a particular PDF or PMF, probability mass function, is it valid or not. So the last thing that we studied was how to find that if my PMF is valid or not and what is a probability distribution. This is what we did, right? So ये सब हमने कर लिया था. So now let's move further. Let's understand other concepts related to it. So, okay जी. सबसे पहले I would like to define something else which is called the cumulative distribution function. Have you heard of the term cumulative before?
Yes, ma'am.
Where have you read it or studied it? कहाँ पे पढ़ा है?
Ma'am, in economic statistics, cumulative frequency.
So cumulative frequency क्या होती थी?
मैम उसमें जो पहला जैसे जैसे नंबर आते जाते थे उसे ऐड करते जाते.
सो मान लो क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी का कॉन्सेप्ट क्या होता था कि मान लो मेरे पास एक क्लास इंटरवल है 10 to 15, ठीक है, उसमें कितनी ऑब्जर्वेशंस हैं? मान लो 5. सो क्लास इंटरवल, ठीक है, एक कॉन्सेप्ट है फ्रीक्वेंसी और एक है क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी. ओके, ऑलराइट. तो 10 to 5 15 इंटरवल है, फिर 15 to 20 है, then we have 20 to 25, then we have, let's say, 25 to 30. These are the 4 intervals that we have. Frequency is 5, 4, 3, and 2. How do we find cumulative frequency for this, for the first one?
5.
5. क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी का मतलब होता है कि इस इंटरवल या इससे नीचे वाले सारे इंटरवल्स में कितने नंबर्स थे. So this interval and any interval which is below this, how many values were there in total in all of that, right? So for this, how many values are there in this interval and any interval which is below this? What is the cumulative frequency in this case?
9.
9, because in this interval I have 4 and in the previous interval I have 5, right? So in total, any value, like what is the total number of values below 20? 9, right? So 9. What about this now? How many values are there in this interval or anything below this?
12.
12, because I will add all 3 of these, right? So this is 12. Now what about this now? This interval and anything below this? 14. Yes, this is the idea of cumulative frequency, right? Please find the number of values that are lying in this interval or anything below this. Similar is the idea of this function, which is called the cumulative distribution function. This is also based on a similar logic. What is the logic? Let's see. The logic is this. So let me first define. So are we clear with this cumulative frequency concept? Everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है,
Yes,
क्यूमुलेटिव
ma'am.
फ्रीक्वेंसी का क्या कॉन्सेप्ट है हम समझ गए हैं. नाउ द क्यूमुलेटिव डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन फंक्शन इज आल्सो सिमिलर टू दिस ओनली. ठीक है, सो व्हाट इज दिस कॉन्सेप्ट? दिस सेज, लेट मी फर्स्ट डिफाइन इट. डेफिनेशन क्या है? द डेफिनेशन इज द फॉलोइंग. The cumulative distribution function, which is called CDF. So earlier we were using PMF, probability mass function, PGF, probability distribution function. This is CDF, cumulative distribution function. Okay. So CDF, what is CDF? It is represented by capital F of X. PDF was represented by small f of x. So whenever you see capital F of x, it means that they are talking about CDF. Capital F you see, it is CDF. Small f x you see, it is PDF. Capital F of x you see, this is CDF. Okay? This is how we will have different things. Okay. So now this is the CDF. This is the symbol. So this CDF of a discrete random variable, let's say the random variable is x, so this is a random variable whose probability mass function or probability density function is this, PMF, Px, its probability mass function is Px. It is defined for every number x, by this formula. So CDF, which is denoted by capital F of x, of a discrete random variable x, whose PMF is Px, it is defined for every number x by the following formula. What is that formula? That capital F of x is nothing but, please find the probability that your random variable x is taking a value less than or equal to x. Okay, and this will be nothing but, you sum the different probabilities, summation P of y and y, such that y values are less than equal to x. What does that mean? So whenever somebody writes, please find capital F of x, this means they are asking you to find the probability that your random variable x is taking a value which is less than or equal to this number x. And how do you find this probability? You can have different numbers which are below x. So just sum all those. So just do this summation for all possible values of y which are less than equal to x. So whatever possible values your random variable is taking which are below x, just add all those probabilities. This is the definition of cumulative distribution function. Or you can say in terms of words, if we have to define it, for any number x, capital F of x is the probability that the observed value of random variable x will be at most small x. Meaning capital of F of x tells you what is the probability that your random variable can take maximum value x. So it'll take value x or less than equal to or less than x. So fx is basically a number which tells you what is the probability that your random variable is taking value less than or equal to small x. This is the definition. Is the definition clear? Any doubts in this? We will just do an example and it'll clarify a lot more things now. So CDF is basically finding the probability that your random variable is taking value less than or equal to x. Is that okay? Definition clear है?
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है, अब एक एग्जाम्पल करते हैं और उसके बेसिस पे आपको अलग अलग वैल्यूज बतानी है. ठीक है, चलो. तो फॉर एग्जाम्पल मान लो suppose somebody gives me this. that, we have a random variable X, and this is the PDF of this. Because it is telling me that the probability that my random variable is taking value 1 is 0.1. It's taking value 2, it's 0.2. It's taking value 3, it's 0.25. Taking value 4, it's 0.25. And taking value 5, it's 0.2. So this is the PDF of my random variable. Yes or no? Probability distribution function. Right? And you have to find the CDF of this function. Okay? Find the CDF of this function. Of this random variable. Is the question clear? They've given us a random variable and they've asked that please find the cumulative distribution function of this random variable X. Okay. So first of all, can you tell me what are the possible values that this discrete random variable is taking? X value, what all X values are possible?
One, two, three, four, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So suppose I give you this, that please find the probability that X value is 0.5. So what will I mean by this? That please find me the probability that my random variable is taking value less than equal to 0.5. So what will be the probability of my random variable taking a value of 0.5 or something less than that?
0.
Can my random variable even take value less than 0.5? No. My random variable will never take value 0.5, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Or anything less than that, it will never take. Yes or no? It can only take value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I'm asking, please find the probability that my random variable is taking value less than or equal to 0.5. So what should be your answer to this? 0? Because this will never happen? Yes or no?
Yes.
Say yes or no.
Oh, ma'am, could you please repeat this? I'm not able to understand.
Okay, so if I write this, what will be the meaning of this statement? That I want to find the probability that my observed value of random variable is less than or equal to 0.5. Yes or no? This was the definition, right? Ki whenever you write f of x, it means you want to find this probability.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So I am looking to find the probability that my random variable is taking a value which is less than or equal to 0.5. Okay. So we are trying to find the probability that your random variable is taking a value less than equal to 0.5. Right? This is what we want. So now
Yes.
question to you is this possible? Can your random variable take a value which is less than or equal to 0.5?
No, ma'am.
No, because I can see that my random variable can only take value 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Anything which is below 1 is not possible, right?
Yes.
So what will be the answer to this? If something is not possible, what is the probability attached to it?
0.
0. So my answer here will be 0, right?
Yes.
For that matter, if I put any number which is below 1, not including 1, if I put any number which is less than 1, what will be your answer here? So let's say if I put this,
0.
x is 0.9, what will be your answer here? probability that my random variable is taking a value which is less than equal to 0.9. So what will be your answer to this? My random variable cannot take a value which is less than or equal to 0.9, right? Never. So what will be the answer to this?
0.
0. So what can I conclude from all of this? That whenever my x value is less than 1, right? What is my fx value? What is my fx value whenever my x value is less than 1?
0.
0? Yes or no? Are we okay with this?
Yes.
ठीक है. तो जब भी मेरी x value less than 1 होगी, my CDF value will take a value 0 because that thing is not possible. My random variable will never take a value which goes below this, right?
Yes.
ठीक है. अच्छा. Can you tell me what will be the value when x is equals to 1? When I write x equals to 1, what am I looking for? Please find the probability that my random variable takes a value less than equal to 1, right? So, can my random variable take a value which is less than or equal to 1?
Yes, ma'am.
It
0.1.
Right? But how many numbers are there? Only one number is there, right? So when you have to find this probability, what do you have to do? You see, you have to add all the probabilities of all the numbers which lie in this. So, y less than equal to 1 meaning all possible values that your random variable takes, which is less than equal to 1. So that value is only 1, which is 1. So I will use this probability, which is 0.1. So the answer to this will be 0.1, right? Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है. Chalo. If I ask you this, please find x is equals to 1.5. What am I asking?
Ma'am, probability of capital X less than 1.5.
Right?
That is also 0.1.
Perfect. So I'm trying to find the probability that my random variable is taking a value of 1.5 or less than that. How many values are there which are equal to 1.5 or less than 1.5? Only one, which is 1. So what will I do? This will be nothing but probability of 1, which will be 0.1, right? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
I can keep doing this till what point? Till I say that, let's say, even if I do x is equals to 1.9, still I will have the same answer. Yes or no? It will be 0.1 only. Yes.
Yes.
So all of this, how can I write all of this? That my fx value is taking what value? 0.1. Whenever my x value is less than 2 and greater than or equal to 1, right? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So can I write this? So whenever x value is less than 1, my CDF value is 0. Whenever it includes 1 and excludes 2, it will be 0.1, right? Now, similar logic say, if we keep following this, if I have any value which is from 2 and 3, 3 not included and 2 included, what will be the value of x? So let's say, as an example, please find this. Please find f of 2.5. What will that mean? That you have to find the probability that your random variable is taking a value which is less than equal to 2.5. For when does your random variable takes a value less than equal to 0.25? What are the possible values of random variable there?
Ma'am, 0.1 and 0.2 plus 0.3.
So it can take a value of 2 or it can take a value of 1. So I have to add all those probabilities which satisfy this, right? So I will have to add 0.1 and 0.2, right? Which is 0.3. So what will be the answer to this? This is 0.3. Same logic will apply till I have, number less than 3, right? क्योंकि less than 3 में क्या क्या आता है? 1 or 2? Yes or no? So what is this value? This value will be 0.3, right? Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You can keep continuing the same logic. What all will you add now? Less than, basically less than 4. Less than 4 में क्या क्या आ गया? मान लो 3.5. You have 3, 2, 1. What is the total sum now?
0.55.
So I will add this and this and this, right? So that will be 0.55, right? Now what about this? What will be the value of fx? If x,
0.75.
so I will add, anything which is basically here we have x value going equal to 4 or basically less than 5. So let's say 4.5. So it will include 4, 3, 2, and 1, all of it. So that will be how much? 0.8, 0.8, right? You add this. This is 0.5. This is 0.7. This is 0.8. So this is 0.8. Okay. Now, if I put value, any value which is greater than equal to 5, what will I get? So let's say 6. Let's say I put value 6. That my random variable takes a value less than or equal to 6. So it can take all possible values, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, everything. What is the sum of all probabilities?
1.
1, right? So sum of all probabilities is 1. So what all possible numbers I have picked up? I've picked up every possible number, anything which is less than 1, minus infinity to 1, I've picked up. Everything I've picked up. Anything which is greater than 5 also I picked up. So basically, I have given you this function value for all possible real numbers, right? X value can take anything from minus infinity to plus infinity, and we have an answer for this, right? Yes or no? है ना? तो इस तरीके से आपको अपना this is how you have to create your CDF. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
This is how we have to make the CDF. Now, let's do one thing. Let's plot this also. Let's plot this. Okay? Let's plot this diagram. So first of all, let's just, I'll just grab all these numbers. So these values, and then there are 2 more values. One is this. Okay. What else? There is one more, which is this. So this is my PDF, right? This is my CDF. This is the formula for my CDF. Okay, so my goal is now to plot this. We have to plot this. Okay, let's see. All right, so let's see how to make it. So let's say, my function is taking different values, right? It is taking value 0, or 0.1, 0.3, 0.55, 0.8 and 1. So let me mark all those numbers. Okay. So let's say this is 0.1, this is 0.2, this is 0.3, this is 0.4, this is 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9 and 1, right? And these are different values. Let's say so this is 0, this is -1, -2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is how we have things on x-axis. This is on y-axis. And we are drawing the CDF of x. Okay? Chalo. So, whenever x value is less than 1, what is my function value taking? Whenever x value, it's taking 0 value. So, जब भी यहाँ पे 1 included है कि नहीं है? 1 is included or not?
No, ma'am, it is
1
not.
is not included. So, whenever something is not included, and you have to show that this is not included, you write a open circle. You make a circle like this. And whenever any point is included, you make a closed circle that this value is included. You make it like this. So, if, I make it like this, that means this is the point. And if I make it like this, that means this value is not included. Okay. This is how we draw it. So here, what will I do? At 1, my value is not 0, right? So I will make it like this. I'll make it like this. For all possible values, it is 0. But at 1, it is not 0, right? Okay. At 1, what is the value? When x is 1, what is the value? 0.1, right? So I will include that value. So this value we are including, right? At 1, this is 0.1. And it is 0.1 till what point? Till 2. At 2, is 0.1 included or not?
No, ma'am.
Not included. So we will keep it open like this. This is just to show that at 2, the value is not 0.1. But at 2, what is the value? 0.3.
0.
So 0.3, right? And it is 0.3 till at 3, this is not included. But at 3, what is the value? 0.55. So something here, right? Between these two. And it is 0.55 till 4. At 4, it is not included. And at 4, what is the value? 0.8, right? And then, what is it? It is 0.8 till 5. At 5, it is not included, right? At 5, what is the value? 1. And after that, it is 1 only, right? Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So what kind of a graph do I have? So this is like, climbing stairs, right? So पहले यहाँ पे, so यहाँ थे, फिर एक जंप किया, फिर यहाँ रहे, फिर एक जंप किया, फिर यहाँ रहे, फिर एक जंप किया, फिर यहाँ रहे, फिर जंप किया, फिर यहाँ रहे, फिर जंप किया, फिर ऐसे चलते गए. So we are jumping, right? So this is basically a step function. Step function. With and jump at every point. Where is it jumping? जहां जहां जंप हो रहा है वो सारे पॉसिबल वैल्यूज थे मेरे रैंडम वेरिएबल के, राइट? it is jumping here, it is jumping here, it is jumping here, it is jumping here, it is jumping here. All these jump points were the points where my function was taking these random variable values, right? 1 it was taking, 2 also it was taking, 3 also it was taking, 4 also it was taking, and 5 also it is taking, right? All these values were taken.
Yes.
So step function, it's a step function with jumps at all the possible values of x, right? And what is the size of this jump? What is the size of this jump? What was the size of this step? This size was 0.1, right? And what was 0.1? 0.1 was my probability of x value being equal to 1, right?
Yes.
What is the size of this jump?
0.02.
Which was the probability of x equals to 2? What is the size of this jump?
0.25.
0.25, which is the size of, which is basically my probability that x value is taking 3. This was, what was the size of this jump?
0.2.
0.25, right? 0.55 है ये बीच में ना, इधर ये देखो, ये वाला है ना, right? This size is also 0.25.
Yes, ma'am.
है ना? And what is the size of this jump? 0.2, which was my probability for x value equals to 5, right?
Yes.
So ये जो jump के size हैं, ये मेरे को क्या बता रहे हैं? With the size of the jump at x is equals to the probability that my random variable is taking value x, right? Whatever was the jump was basically my probability at that point, right? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
And have you guys, Abhi, I know right now we haven't done this concept in mathematics, but you understand the concept of continuity? If your function is continuous or not?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
And left continuity and right continuity?
Yes, ma'am.
So left continuity का मतलब है कि when you are reaching at a point from the left side, when you are reaching at the point from the right side. So imagine this, that I am at this position. Let's say I'm at this position. Let's say I'm at this position. I am reaching this point from the right side, right? This is right side and this is left side, right? I am reaching this point from the right side. This function is continuous at this point.
Yes.
But if I'm reaching this point, 1, from the left side, this value is different and this value is different, right?
Yes.
So this at all the possible values, it is right continuous, right? But not left continuous, okay? This function is right continuous and not left continuous. Meaning, if you pick any point, if you approach it from this side, the limit value and the function values are the same. But if you approach it from this side, the limit value is this, the function value is this. So it's not left continuous, right? So
Yes,
your CDF is right continuous. But not left continuous. Is that okay? So these are some of the properties of the CDF. Fine? Are we okay with this?
Yes.
Okay, clear है?
Yes.
Okay. All right. अच्छा जी, अब मान लो किसी ने बोला कि मुझे probability in this question only, somebody said please find the probability that my random variable takes a value from 5 to 2. What will you do? How will you find it?
Ma'am, we will add all the values that lie from 2 to 5.
Okay. And my challenge to you is you cannot use your PDF to find this. You have to use CDF. To find this. This is your task. So you can't use your PDF, you have to use your CDF to find this probability. एक बात बताओ, ये देखो, ये मेरी नंबर लाइन है, ठीक है, इसमें एक नंबर है 2, एक नंबर है 5. मुझे किस चीज की प्रोबेबिलिटी निकालनी है कि 2 से लेके और 5 तक मेरी प्रोबेबिलिटी हो, इसका आंसर आपको देना है, राइट? 2 से छोटा मेरा कौन सा नंबर आता है इस रैंडम वेरिएबल के केस में? व्हाट इज द नंबर विच इज जस्ट बिलो 2 in my random variable?
Ma'am, 1.
1. And I have numbers 3 and 4 here, right? So
Yes.
if I have written this, if I write f of 5, what does this mean?
Ma'am, this means the probability of the whole, that is 1.
Probability of what? All the numbers of my random variable which is less than or equal to 5, right?
Yes.
So that is basically probability of 5 plus probability of 4 plus probability of 3 plus probability of 2 plus probability of 1, right? All of that will be included.
Yes.
And what do I want? What do I want? I want this, right?
Yes.
So what numbers do I want? Which of all these do I look for? What do I want to add? Which 3, 4 numbers I want to add?
P5, P4, P3, and P2.
So I want to add all 4 of this, right? Yes. ठीक है. अच्छा. If I write f of 1, which is the number which was just below 2, right? So what can I do here? What is f1?
F1 0.1.
Okay. In terms of this, it is basically my random variable taking value less than or equal to 1, right? Which
Yes.
will be P1 only.
Yes, ma'am.
So now, if I subtract this, if I subtract this, what will I be left with? I will only be left with this, right?
Yes.
And this
Yes,
is basically my probability which I wanted here. Yes or no?
Yes.
So what is this? Can I write it like this? That this is actually f of 5 minus f of 1. We can?
Yes.
Okay. So now I basically want to write it in a general term. General term may I want to write this, right? So general term may, what is my proposition? That for any two numbers, A and B with A less than equal to B, if you have to find the probability that your random variable is between A and between B, that will be nothing but you do f of B minus f of a minus. Now, what is a minus? We know what is a. What is a minus? Where a minus is the largest possible value, largest possible x value that is strictly less than a. So what is the meaning of symbol a minus? The meaning of symbol a minus is this is the largest possible value of your random variable, which is strictly less than a. So here, a was 2. So what is a minus? Largest possible value that my random variable can take, which was less than 2. So what was that largest possible value? 1, which was less than 2, right?
Yes.
If my random variable would also have taken a value 0, मान लो ये 0 भी होता, तो मेरी a minus value क्या होती? Largest possible value, which is strictly less than 1, which would be 1, right? So a minus जो होता है, उस symbol का मतलब है कि what is the largest possible value of that your random variable can take, which is strictly less than a. This is the idea. Clear है ये? Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है. तो अब मान लो किसी ने आपको ये बोला, if somebody said please find f of 3.5 to 5, so what will be your answer in this case? How will you write it?
F of 5 minus f of 3.5.
But 3.5 अच्छा, बट मुझे यहाँ a है, तो a तो नहीं लिखना ना मुझे यहाँ पे. मुझे यहाँ पे क्या लिखना है?
मैम f of
वो लार्जेस्ट पॉसिबल रैंडम वेरिएबल की वैल्यू जो 3.5 से कम है, जो मेरा रैंडम वेरिएबल लेता भी है वो वैल्यू.
3.
So this will be f of 3, right? Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
है ना? ठीक है, क्लियर है?
Yes.
ठीक है जी, बहुत बढ़िया. अब मैंने अगर ये लिख दिया, जैसे ऊपर हमने क्या लिखा था, दिस इज व्हाट वी रोट हियर, राइट? सपोज आई वांट टू फाइंड दिस. बट आई राइट दिस. मान लो मैंने ऐसे लिख दिया, तो ये क्या होगा? और मैंने मान लो ऐसे लिख दिया, तो ये क्या होगा? प्लीज टेल मी दीज टू नंबर्स.
और मैम पहले वाला तो होगा p of 4 minus p p of 2.
p की f.
और मैम f सॉरी f मैम
f of
4 minus f of 2.
f of 2.
Yes मैम.
ओके.
Yes मैम. और
यस.
मैम
हाँ चलो ठीक है. और ये वाला नीचे वाला?
और मैम ये होगा f of 5
हाँ.
2 से बड़ा होना चाहिए और minus f of 3.
f of 3.
f of 1.
1. सोच लो. अच्छा एक बात बताओ मेरे को, अगर मैंने x की वैल्यू ये दे दी, तो मेरे को बता दोगे कि मेरा रैंडम वेरिएबल क्या क्या पॉसिबल वैल्यूज ले सकता है, जो भी वो वैल्यूज लेता है. इसके अंदर क्या क्या पॉसिबल वैल्यूज इंक्लूडेड है मेरे रैंडम वेरिएबल की?
2 3 4.
2 हो सकता है, 3 हो सकता है, 4 हो सकता है, राइट? एंड व्हाट अबाउट दिस?
3 4 5.
3 4 5, है ना? अब जरा इन दो इसको खोल के देखो, ये क्या है? इसमें क्या था? P of 4 plus P of 3 plus P of 2 plus P of 1, राइट? है ना? और इसमें क्या है? P of 2 plus P of 1. अब सब्ट्रैक्ट करोगे तो क्या यही आएगा क्या? ये तीन वैल्यूज बचेंगी? सब्ट्रैक्ट करोगे तो सिर्फ ये दोनों चीजें बचेंगी ना, राइट? चलो टेल मी, फॉरगेट इट। 2, 3, 4 की प्रोबेबिलिटी ऐड करके बताओ। 2, 3, 4 की प्रोबेबिलिटी ऐड करके बताओ जरा। 2, 3 और 4 की प्रोबेबिलिटी ऐड करो, क्या होगा? 0.7।
यस।
ठीक है, तो इधर हमारा आंसर क्या आना चाहिए? 0.7। ठीक है, और F4 की वैल्यू क्या थी? F4 की वैल्यू कितनी थी? 0.8। ठीक है, F4 की वैल्यू थी 0.8। और F2 की वैल्यू कितनी थी? F2 की वैल्यू थी 0.3। अब जरा चेक करो कि ये सेम है कि नहीं। नहीं है ना सेम? क्यों नहीं है सेम? हम यहाँ पे वी आर रिमूविंग 2, राइट? Should we remove 2? 2 is included. If 2 is included, I can remove 1, right? But I should not remove 2. Yes or no?
यस।
तो यहाँ पे 2 की जगह क्या लिखना चाहिए था?
3 मैम।
3। तो 3 में तो फिर ये तीनों चीजें निकल जाएंगी। 3 जब करोगे ना तो ये और ये और ये
1 मैम।
1 रखना पड़ेगा, राइट? F of 1 है ना? तो अगर यहाँ पे इक्वल टू लिखा हुआ होता है तो आपको इससे छोटे वाला नंबर पिक करना होता है, राइट? यस और नो?
यस।
और यहाँ पे अगर ये इंक्लूडेड है तो यही एग्जैक्ट नंबर लिखो, और अगर ये इंक्लूडेड नहीं है तो इससे छोटा वाला नंबर लिखो, राइट? अब बताओ इसमें कुछ गलती करी है क्या हमने? इनमें 2 इंक्लूडेड है?
नहीं। नो मैम।
तो क्या मुझे 2 को रिमूव करना है?
यस मैम।
तो क्या मुझे यहाँ क्या लिखना पड़ेगा? 2,
यस।
है ना? तो आई विल हैव टू राइट हियर 2। तो ये जो नंबर होता है ना, इसका क्या मतलब है कि 2 और 2 से छोटा सब कुछ हटा दो। तो आप ये देखो कि आपको 2 हटाना है कि रखना है। तो यहाँ पे हमें हटाना था कि रखना था? 2 को हटाना था कि रखना था?
हटाना।
We had to remove it. So write f of 2 because this will remove 2 and everything. यहाँ पे आपको 2 को रखना था कि हटाना था? We had to keep 2, right? तो अगर मैं यहाँ पे
यस।
2 रख दूंगी तो it will remove 2. I don't want 2 be removed, right? So I will write something which is less than that. Largest but less than that. So that was 1. Yes or no?
यस मैम।
Right? And how is this behavior different here? Here you have to keep 5. If you write 5 here, it will keep 5, right? Yes.
यस मैम।
And if this is less than 5, that means you don't want 5. You want the largest value which is less than 5, right?
यस।
and this value was 4.
Yes.
तो हमारा लॉजिक क्या बनता है कि अगर यहाँ पे लेस देन है तो इससे छोटी सबसे लार्जेस्ट वैल्यू यहाँ रखो, और ये इक्वल है तो वही सेम वैल्यू यहाँ पे रख दो। अगर आपका फंक्शन अगर आपका रैंडम वेरिएबल वो वैल्यू लेता है तो। एंड यहाँ पे क्या लॉजिक है, अगर ये वैल्यू इंक्लूडेड है तो इससे छोटी वैल्यू रखो, अगर ये वैल्यू इंक्लूडेड नहीं है तो यही एग्जैक्ट नंबर रख दो, अगर ये आपका रैंडम वेरिएबल वैल्यू लेता है तो, राइट?
यस।
ठीक है, और हमेशा कभी गलती नहीं करोगे, इसको इस तरीके से लिख के देख लिया करो कि इसमें क्या क्या नंबर्स हैं, इसमें क्या क्या नंबर्स हैं, और ये तो आपको पता ही है कि ये कैसे कैसे डिवाइड होगा, राइट?
यस।
क्लियर है? कैन वी डू दिस?
यस।
ठीक है, सो दिस कंक्लूड्स ऑल योर डिस्कशन रिलेटेड टू CDF. ठीक है guys, I am actually having a little bit of headache, and I thought I could continue, but doesn't look like that. So can we pause the class here, and we'll extend the which class next we have? Thursday. Can we extend the Thursday class a little bit? We can start at 6 and extend it 15-20 more minutes later.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so whatever doubts you might have, keep posting it on the group. And regarding the questions that you would be able to do in the chapter notes at the back, you would be able to... No, I don't think right now you'll be able to do anything because I think, okay, so there is one question which you will be able to attend, which is regarding CDF, which is this. So you will be able to attempt this question. Try to see this, okay? एक बार इसको try करना. But just try this one a little bit. ठीक है, इसका probability distribution try करना. This is actually your question number 9. Question number 9 in your questions that are given at the back of the chapter. ठीक है, इसको try करना. All right, okay. So sorry guys for the early ending, and I'll see you guys on Thursday. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Take care guys. Bye bye.